Hello and welcome to another Artski tutorial. So, in this tutorial we will be adding ourselves onto another person. We will be becoming that person by masking our face onto them. You will see what I'm talking about in a minute. And the person we are going to become is Abraham Lincoln. So let's fire up the app. Let Artski load. And now I am going to choose our base image, which is the person we want to become. Good old Abraham Lincoln. Here he is. And now what we will do is we will press this add button at the bottom left, and then on the right row we can add pictures in a few ways. We can add it through the camera, through the photo library, or grab a image from the internet. But now we're going to press the blue folder button and get the picture of me. Not the best looking model you've ever seen, but I'm gonna have to do. So I'm going to crop that image accordingly. And here on this screen we can move, resize, and rotate the image to put it exactly where we want. So remember, if you want to resize, so you press the resize button and move your finger, and the same thing with the rotate button. The green arrows, press and move. Okay, so now I am going to line up my eyes. As you can see here, if you want to see more of the base image, just move the slider to the left. If you want to see our image, the top image, you'll move it to the right. You can also mirror here at the bottom, but in this case we're just going to leave it as it was. So now I'm going to slowly line up the eyes. I'm going to see exactly where I want to put it. The better you line it up, the better the picture will be, obviously. Make it a little bit smaller here. So I'll line up the lips and the eyes. Okay, that's going to have to do for now. Get a little bit bigger. And here we go. And now all we have to do is swipe around the newly imported image to slowly bring in. Okay. And oh, now I did that too much. If we want to redo, we're just going to undo. We're just going to press the undo button, and then we are going to slide over the area to bring the image back. So it's, if you press redo, you can really erase it again, and if you press undo, you can bring it in. Okay, I'm sorry, now we're just going to start again. Do this really quickly. You can see you can do this in lightning speed. Now I'm just going to press this magnifying glass button at the bottom, you can see, in order to do finer masking. So here we go. And we can now see this at the bottom. I press this brush squiggly sign to bring up the brush maker. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. Here, I'll change a brush to make it more obvious. You can change the brush size, but I'm going to bring it down just a bit because we have fine masking to do. Press OK. And slowly bring in, I'm bringing in the top image, but right now I want to bring in the bottom image. So press redo, undo. And I can even bring his mustache in a little bit if I want. You get the point. Do we need his eyebrows? Why not? Let's have his eyebrows as well. Doesn't really look like me that much anymore, but what can you do? And now, it's starting to get there, but my face is still not in black and white as this picture needs to be. So look at this bottom right circle image with this beautiful little girl. and press it to bring the layer maker up. I will have another tutorial on the layer maker later, so I'm not going to get too deep in, but as you can see, every time you press one of these filters you will get a different kind of image. And I am pressing here this black and white one. It's the bottom left, the second from the bottom, second from the top, I mean, on the left. As you can see, I've now created this layer in black and white. I'm going to press OK. And now we have two ways of bringing this new layer that we just created in. I can use the slider at the bottom, or you can just swipe right over the area you want to bring only in that area. And now we have a black and white version of me as Honest Abe Lincoln, one of the best presidents in the history of the US. So you can become anyone with Artski, and I've just shown you a little bit. You can refine this and mask much better and use better filters to make it seem more realistic, but for the sake of this tutorial I kept it short. So hope you guys are enjoying Artski, and hit me up in the messages if you want anything added to the app, if you have anything in mind. Appreciate your time and good luck making art, gritty art on the loose.